You're very welcome to the studios of a Citizen FM.
Yeah, good afternoon, my Oga, and good afternoon, Nigerians. I'm happy to be here.
It's not only Oga. You are my Benga, you are my Oga, you are my boss. You know that.
I'm just a politician who is very humble, and I know my honors.
You know your honors.
I'm Yoruba boy, hope you know.
Yeah, you know how to. The Yorubas, they say they really know how to. The Yorubas have a lot of respect for elders.
Exactly. So when I call you my Oga, I understand that I mean it.
Is that right?
Yes, and we're here to say, Nigerians, it's Saturday again. Let's come out like we did for the presidential election. Trust me, don't feel robbed, don't feel used. We won because for the first time ever, we gave them a run for their money and they saw the it. We now see governors going to mechanic workshop, repairing phones, and all of that.
Benga, you are hitting me with a sledgehammer. No, Benga, hold on. I've had young people here since after the elections. Okay. You are the first person who is saying that this, like I said, because that's the way I feel, that this was actually a great victory for the Labour Party. From all indications, the youth especially.
Well,
for the very first time, with the political map of our country has been changed and has been disfigured, so to speak. And like you said, governors are running now. They now know that there is fire on the mountain.
Yeah, actually, it's not. If you ask me, I wouldn't say it's victory for Labour, or victory for APC or PDP or YPP.
Okay.
It's victory for all Nigerians.
Oh, fantastic. That's even better.
For the first time ever, Nigerians, I saw young people getting involved in the process. Nigerians youths were all around. In fact, maybe because I'm a politician, I started my polling until 4 a.m. For those who know me,
till 4 a.m.
till 4 a.m. the next day. Because what happened is the process started late, and in my polling units they had over 8,000 people to cast their votes, and it was okay. So we're all orderly, we're playing, and this is the first time I'm seeing after the NSAS. This is the second time in my life that I'm seeing people come together in unity to achieve one aim. So I'm not speaking just from the Abuja area, because as a politician, and as being a national leader of a political party, I know it happened in other states too.
You got reports from your representatives there.
Exactly. This is the first time that you're seeing that alliances are happening. This is the first time you're seeing that people are saying, okay, we'll shove this for this, we'll make sure this happens for that. You know, it is good democracy. We are trying to make sure, at this point, I keep telling Nigerians, for some of us are into this, we'll make sure politics will be so interesting that even the children yet unborn would want to come into politics. Trust me, we are giving YPP, I'll speak for my party.
Okay. We
are giving the PDP in Akwa Ibom State and the PDP in Abia State a run for their money.
Okay, so you're looking forward to your party doing very well.
Fantastically. You know, if in everything being equal, these two states I've just mentioned to you, Akwa Ibom and Abia, my party might take the day. And it is only because the people have decided that, see, we are going to vote persons who have been there for us.
Okay.
We just saw, you know what, I always talk about a party on air, and you are like,
no, but it's okay for now. Right now you can talk about it. I'm not interrupting you. Go ahead.
You see, my party, just after the election, we saw what people like Senator Ifeanyi did after winning Anambra. He has given brand new cars to people. He has given solar panel chargers to people. He has given free. In fact, he's giving scholarship to people.
Okay.
It is only a party that wants to see the country grow, that believes in education. So I will tell you for one. You see, going to Akwa Ibom, going to Abia, the people already have decided. It is YPP all the way.
So now, Benga, what gives you this confidence? Because you know the governors in those states are not of YPP.
No, but we still have not lose Senate.
That's what I'm saying. You are confident in the processes put in place by Mr. President and the INEC. No, despite the challenges we've had, to an extent, you are not saying that they had a success. The election has a success. If the level of voting and the kind of results we had, where a young party, so to speak, like the LP, YPP, you have senators now, members of the House of Representatives. That is the pointer that we are moving forward.
But sir, if you want...
No, answer that. Does that tell you that, yes, at least it's different from what we've had before?
Of course, to be
APC
honest.
and PDP
dominate everything.
Just take over everything and lock us out.
Actually, that's why I say it's a win for the Nigerian people. You like it or not, we've gone a step further. We've gone a step ahead. But was it totally the will of the people? No.
Definitely, you can't have everything 100%.
Yeah,
but let's take that little forward movement, but then we will add to it the next time.
Exactly.
That is how nations are built.
Exactly.
It's not overnight.
Exactly. But we're begging INEC, please make sure you give the people their own mandates. Their mandate shouldn't be stolen. Don't allow politicians to hijack their mandates. We saw a case in Akwa Ibom where my party, for instance, we had the House of Representatives had 21 wards. He had 1 in 20 wards. Averagely, everybody who has come out on the day of election has had like 3,000, maybe for each polling unit, they've had like at the most 3,000 voters turn out. So, or at the most say 3,500, 3,000 to 3,500. And right now, my candidate is winning with over 4,000 votes. And all you have left is 1 polling unit and 1 ward. One ward.
Okay. So
the whole of the ward is going to give 10,000 votes. And we have seen in that same election where wards with like even 12,000, the highest they've brought out is about 4,000. Nobody has brought 4,000 votes. That's cumulatively.
Okay.
So let us even imagine that, all things being equal, the other party gets 3,000 votes. The whole 3,000 that is coming out are voting for the other party. My party still wins.
I agree.
But it's only going to be unfair that they run an independent election and thugs murder election and my candidate loses. These are part of the small issues we are seeing.
Now, Benga, see, there's something I've been asking people. We are talking about INEC, we're talking about the government, we're talking about the laws. The people have not taken into cognizance that individual Nigerian attitude, who wants to win at all cost or be a dog in a manger. If I can't have it, nobody else will. Do you know that there are certain persons, individuals on their own, or maybe even INEC officials, who want to do something wrong? Not necessarily that INEC backs.
No, of course.
So every time people are criticizing INEC,
no, but
there are Nigerians who don't want good things to happen.
No. You see, to be honest, why everybody's against INEC at this time is understandable. I will use my polling unit as an instance. On the day when votes were casted, after sorting, recording of votes, the labor, what they call it, after all polling agent had signed and all, Labour Party had about 496 votes.
Okay.
In that polling unit. Then, when we check the IRF portal, this is a fraud I'm telling you of.
Okay.
We met 318 votes for Labour Party in my polling unit.
Possibly. Most people were not accredited. It's possible.
No.
Okay.
After accreditation, after sorting, counting. I have it on Snapchat because I was recording that night because I was there till 4 a.m. So, what happened to over 170 something votes? So these are the issues why people like Peter Obi are in courts. Because in Lagos we saw it where a woman was saying this is not what was brought from the polling units. Why are you recording? We saw on spreadsheets TPEX all round. You see, so INEC has to come out to be upright and straight to us.
Okay.
The only way for INEC to be supported like any candidate was supported in 2023 election is when they're upright to the people.
Okay.
Believe me,
Yeah.
When they were going to the process, INEC got the support of the people because they started with the old Beavers thing, started with the, you know what they said they were going to do? Real-time upload was why a lot of people I saw first-time voters of 40 years. They said, "Oh, I'm a 40-year-old man, but this is the first time I'm voting because for the first time I believe my votes will count."
And it did, Benga. You are chuckling with here in the studio, Benga. All right, now, Benga, we agree with all of that, but let's move forward a little bit and project into this election that is coming up. We've just said now that for the first time, APC and PDP will stop being arrogant. These parties have been arrogant over the years since the coming of
non-performing.
Look, since the coming of democracy in 1999, APC and PDP have been arrogant.
Sure.
So, Benga, look, we're going into an election now, and they've been shaken. What do you think? In this coming election, that when the Labour Party, for instance, that won in 12 states in the presidential election, you think if Labour Party can take 6 states as governor, and you, YPP, and a few other parties take state governments, what do you think that portends for our democracy?
It is good for the democracy. This is the will of, if it happens, it's going to be said that is the will of the people.
Okay.
But let us not forget that there are still some elements in the INEC process that makes it look like INEC is not working. I must tell you this, sir. You see, it's so bad already that INEC is making it look like they are almost a political party on their own and not the umpires of the event. Because if you're an umpire, why take sides with anyone? The government is supposed to be for everybody. Just the other day, I saw the former INEC chairman, Jega, and I saw the way people were giving him accolades and all for the election he conducted that was free and fair. Till today, Jonathan is one of the most celebrated presidents around the world for giving a free and fair election. I don't know why people would not want to keep up with good stories and all of that. Nigerians have gotten to a point of I don't care. I'm ready to go to jail so far as I get something that I can live for my family. Why do we have that type of mentality?
So what are you saying in essence?
I am in essence saying
if we win, if smaller parties begin to block different states, and at the end of the day we see that the APC and the PDP, we are beginning to consign them to the background of politics in
INEC, I'm calling you out. Please make sure the election is free and fair in Akwa Ibom and Abia, because the Young Progressive Party has so much strongholds in these states. These are states that I can tell you, go to the bank, why people would do his best. We've produced one of the best candidates in this election. We have seen candidates, our Delta governorship candidates. You've seen people with very strong mandates, strong manifestos. We've seen people even in their lifestyle, not just manifestos, but it's translated to the people. Okay. But I don't know. INEC should please help us.
You mentioned President Jonathan's name, and I wanted to pull out something he said yesterday. I don't know if you've seen that report, or where Jonathan was condoling the governor of Bayelsa State who lost his father. And yes, he was talking about people you contesting in an election. He said, look, if you want to serve the people and you go to the polls and you don't win, go home and sleep.
Yeah.
That is exactly what he said. Don't go there and be creating problems all over the place.
You mustn't be president.
Okay.
You mustn't be governor.
You agree with him?
Yes, you mustn't be. I have run an election and I've lost and I'm still happy. I've gone on with my life. My life has moved on better. I've done bigger things. You mustn't be president to create your own stake. Well, you can be a normal Nigerian. I am a normal Nigerian.
And still make an impact.
I make an impact. I'm a normal Nigerian. I know how many people yearly, daily, monthly go to school, live, have basic means of livelihood because of people like us that we exist. So you don't have to be president, House of Rep member, governor, councillor, assembly member to make an impact. All you have to be is be a human being with a good heart. So once you're trying to force yourself on the people, you already show me that you're a very desperate person, and that which you're doing can't be trusted. I believe after this election, we're going to retire. This election is supposed to help us retire a lot of politicians.
It will. And
I think so. I mean, I've seen a lot of politicians already. They like it. They've taken the back seat. Politicians are scared to contest election now. You see, it's going to states like after this election, INEC has brought a timetable for Imo, Kogi, and one other state.
Imo, Kogi,
and
off-cycle election.
Oh yeah. There's one other state, not Anambra. Imo, Kogi. There are 3 states. INEC has brought out the timetable, and politicians are scared to pick up nomination form now. In fact, ask a regular politician, doesn't want to pick up form with APC or PDP anymore. They are no more popular.
That is
They lost the mandates. We saw that in an APC state with the governor, one of the most powerful governors in the southeast, losing woefully to Labour Party. We're seeing people lose woefully. Ifeanyi is of the YPP. He's not of Abga.
We saw Governor Tom, who is there.
No, I want to use. I would like to speak for my party.
Okay.
You see, I'll come back to Otom because Otom is a very good person. He's an individual I like.
Yeah, but he lost. Governor lost the Senate election.
He's not the only governor that lost.
Yes.
Why he lost? A lot of them lost.
Me.
You see, the honest truth is, you like it or not, at this point of our lives, it is not the people voting. If anybody is in a place where Anambra all voted Labour Party in the same election on the same day, this will tell you how a good person is a good person. On the same day, they all voted straight Labour Party. Even Labour won Abga in some senatorial districts, but if Anambra stood out in the same election, Do you understand? Okay. On the same day, where people, because Nigeria is really an illiterate country, like it or not.
Don't use it like that. We have a large
number of yes, now so don't. Once you are doing mathematics, I am not, you are not, but a large population of us are.
That is correct.
Okay, so on that same day where they were thumb printing, we saw people thumb print Mama Papa picking, as I say, that's the slogan they're using. Mama Papa picking. But on that same day, we still saw people thumb print if and it got the Senate seat. We didn't just get that. We only got a rep seat from that same state.
So it means the people's
it counted. Yes, it counted in some areas. We want it to count everywhere in Nigeria.
That is correct. It's one step at a time.
So we are telling politicians with goodwill, come out. People are going to vote for
but it shouldn't be only when they. Why is it that only when they want to run for office you still stand them performing and talking and acting?
No, but can I tell you?
Time, like you said there are people. Even now, you're not running for any seat.
Yes.
There are people you are making impact in their lives. I think that is what. Before MKO Abiola ever contested an election, for over 15 years, he was doing a great thing across the country that nobody knew whether he was a Christian or a Muslim. So our politicians should be doing that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but if you say politicians, I will still go back to Ifan Yuba. He won, and he went around and he said thank you.
You are so excited.
I'm excited because I mean he has shown Nigerians what good politics is about. Okay. He went on his thank you tour. He made sure he gave out vehicles to people. He gave out scholarship. This is what politics should be about. It shouldn't be about bitterness. Thank you for voting me in. Thank you for re-electing me. I'm spending my personal money telling you thank you. What else could you want from a person?
I hope this one he's spending money like that. He's not thinking.
No, he's been a billionaire for a long time. No, he doesn't need the money from the Senate.
Yeah. Look, as long as I'm on this microphone, all those people like Ireti Kingibe, who is celebrating now, if FCT people grumble, she's going to hear from me.
Of course.
Even Ashiwaju himself from this desk here, he will hear from me.
Yeah.
There is no free lunch for them. They are going to be eating money, and we, the people who put them in, who gave them a job, will be hungry.
No,
Nigerians are hungry, complaining, and the leaders are aloof. I had a guest here yesterday. I hope I can have the language he used, that the political class are more interested in servicing themselves. Politicians in power are more interested in servicing the political class than in serving the Nigerian people. I don't know how you feel about that.
That's not a lie.
Okay.
But for parties like the Young Progressives Party, there is a way we've made it the honest truth. When you come to the party, and I keep telling people, the party you vote for really matters. You see, we have a national chairman who always talks about politics without bitterness, politics without greed, and all of that. You see, it starts from the top, and that's why a lot of people are saying they do not want the APC at the top. A lot of people did not vote for the APC. Even Bola Tinubu in his statement said, and if you check the reflection of the election, if not that because parties went aside, if parties had done what APC did in 2014, APC would have been taken off the path.
But that is exactly what we said. There's a man we're friends on Twitter. He's an American, Joe Trippi. He wrote a piece how the opposition in Nigeria scattered their votes and allowed the
unpopular candidates.
No. Because if you put the vote,
if you're a ruling party and you are loved by the people, you shouldn't be getting 8 million votes from 24. That's a third.
I agree with you.
You just showed us that you are not as popular as you claim. And this is from an election where it wasn't totally free and fair.
Benga, you're showing that you have an analytical mind, which is very, very interesting. Some of the other people are not seeing it like that. That if you put the votes against the ruling party together, it's almost double.
Yes, it's way more double.
It's even more than so even if the APC won that election, there is a clear message to them that yes, the Nigerian people are not really very happy.
Exactly, they're not valid.
So you, Ashiwaju, who won, you must be ready.
Ashiwaju said it in his statement. He said it clearly, and I heard him. He said, "Thank you for giving." Even though I know a lot of you did not vote for me, amongst his people, amongst his followers, they did not vote for him.
Okay. Benga, I'm very happy. So how do we get to make the political class to work for us, since you agree with the statement made? Because that is the most important thing. Ashiwaju gets there now. The man said there is a cabal that sees our leaders, so much so that our president now is telling us, I'm not aware of things that are even emanating from the presidency. And they say, I'm not aware. How can the president not be aware? Who is taking all these decisions? How do we checkmate this cabal or break it down or destroy it, Benga?
I must say to you, it's very easy to break. It's not a difficult thing to break. You like it or not, we are a people who are very resolute with our mindset.
Okay.
And that's why a lot of people did not want anybody from the old generation. I speak
a lot of young people. Yes.
Yeah,
you represent young
a
people.
lot of old people too. I was at the polling unit. I will not speak if I do not know.
Okay.
Before the election, we were not 100% sure. But on the day of the election, I mean, we saw people make. In fact, there's a popular song now that there's no artist to it. It's called LUP. You know, you like it or not, people have made, and these are reality of time. You like it or not, these are reality of time. So we have gotten to a stage and a time in our life where we like it or not, it's beginning to change. And if the leaders do not perform, I fear not that in the next 4 years they might be booted out.
Okay.
Because they are going to lose more popularity, and the means of them losing more popularity is already gathering up. It's already gaining now. There's no money in the country. There's no petrol in the country. Everything is dying. All through from yesterday till today, Zenith Bank has not opened. No app has opened. You struggle to live in a country where it's supposed to be in abundance, and you expect people to be happy. It's already building up from now. Okay. All that happened for 8 years did not happen in one day. That people came out and revolted at the polling at the booths. It happened as a result of overtime effort. Imagine Tinubu losing his state. Okay, he said, it is rumored to be said that Tinubu is from Osun State. I don't know if it's true or not, but he has always
been from Lagos State.
No,
all the rumors.
Okay, that's why I said it is rumored to be said that it's from Osun State, right? Both Osun, both Lagos, Tinubu lost it.
You are saying this with relish, like it's a joyful thing for you. That
yes, everybody sit right and work. Go to the office and work. It is not holiday for you. It is not going to Maldives or Zanzibar. It is working time. Okay. Work and make the people happy for once. Make sure the people see the effect of good governance. Don't make you feel like you're traveling on a roller coaster.
Do you know that we contributed to all of that before? We were not talking like this before. We were not going to the polls and telling the people. I see the governor of Lagos and all these governors.
The governor of Lagos is
the governor of Plateau.
In fact, my friend has said you invite the governor of Lagos. If he does not come, he will play the LP song from LOP 71. So right now, it's not looking like this is what democracy should be about.
Okay.
This way, you're
very happy with your take on that election. That it is a game changer.
Of course.
And nothing is going to remain.
No, of course. Definitely. Ideally, we saw the governor of Lagos during the whole campaign. He wasn't paying attention to his state. He was busy following what we have said. Even if they retire from your state, don't get angry. Come and meet your boss. He will give you minister. It's not about a lot of Nigerian youth, and let me tell you part of the reasons why the governor of Lagos is suffering. It's not an effect of now. It's an effect of NSAS. It's an effect of different things that has happened to Lagosians. And
not just Lagos. All those
I'm picking states as they are.
Okay.
Why the Lagos state government in particular is suffering this much, trying to gain all the support he can get from everywhere. Right now, my friend has said if you invite him, friend is a common now. It's nobody. He said if he invites the governor, he's going to call someone. Someone who's is everywhere in Lagos now. He said he's going to call someone who doesn't attend this function.
Oh, so he's going to play. Someone who's not people's governor.
He picks calls now. He picks calls. I want to pick calls.
Benga, look, people are just so many people are just calling our phone lines. See, I'm telling you, Benga, it's like they're happy with you. So let's see. You can join us. It's not time for us to take calls actually, but the phones are just buzzing. So let me see if I can give you guys an opportunity to be a part of the show. You can join us 0903 222 9797 0818 2222 205. Let's see if we can have a conversation. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, my name is Jerry.
Oh, Jerry, how are you doing today?
Fine.
Aha, Jerry, it's like you've been buzzing since. Okay, maybe you are enjoying Benga's talk.
Your guest make the day for my life. Honestly.
Thank you.
Very grateful. But what I'm advising him is that let YPP get ideology.
Okay.
The problem of politicians in Nigeria that doesn't have ideology. That is, this is what I stand for. I stand for education. I stand for power. I stand for this. No ideology. That's why you see, even now, the Labour Party, some of them are nothing like ideology. They jump into PDP now. Some of them jump into another party. It's because of no ideology.
But Jerry, the way our country is standing right now, the people just want our country to be united first. That when all Nigerians are together, then we can begin to talk of issue of ideology. For now, we just need a leader or a government that can rally Nigerians together so that we can at least be speaking with one voice and going in the same direction. Don't you think that one is okay?
Yeah, it's okay, but me, I so much believe in a political ideology.
Okay.
If this political have an ideology, it hardly be difficult to jump another party. If Benga now is a typical white people now, he will hardly see him. If white people miss and if he lose an election, he will hardly him to jump into PDP because PDP have ideology, or ideology of PDP is not the same thing.
Does not agree with him. Okay.
But can I respond to him?
Yeah, just hold on. Let him finish because we don't want to run his credit out. Okay. So let him finish, then you can respond after that. Here's Jerry.
I want to say that let him keep it up.
Okay.
Let him keep it. Keep it honestly. I didn't give the youth because the youth need the thing. Thoroughly thing. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for joining us, Jerry. As Benga,
I must reply to Mr. Jerry.
Reply.
To be honest, you need to understand. That's why I said we all need to start reading, because YP is very straight and direct. It is service to the people, service to humanity. Imagine when the party was created. I remember back then, all national executive officers of the party went to hospitals. They were donating blood, were sweeping the streets. And it's as a reflect of it that you are seeing that even if Ayuba won, it went back to the people, because the mandate is to the people. The people gave him the mandate. And he went back to them and said, thank you. My party is the only party that after you win an election, you must do a thank you talk. You must tell the people thank you. Vote us in Akwa Ibom and Abia and see if we don't go to all the local government to tell you thank you. House to house, word to word. We will tell you thank you and we'll remember how you came out to vote for us in the rain and in sun.
But it's the service you deliver after winning election. It's not about thanking them or something like that.
No, we will deliver services.
Okay, hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
My name is Yellow Man. I'm coming from Nigeria.
Oh, Yellow Man. Where have you been, Yellow Man? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yellow Man, where have you been now?
I did. Well, Naira.
Okay, Naira scarcity. Don't worry. Some people say Ashiwaju will bring out all the money. So let's keep. All right, yes, let's hear you, Yellow Man.
Sir, now we don't see the money small.
Okay, yes, the same, yes, CBN and the Supreme Court has given an order, and so they are complying with it. And soon we'll have our Naira notes in our pockets again. Yes, go ahead, please, if you have a comment.
I agree to guest in the studio.
Thank you. Good afternoon, my Oga.
Good afternoon, sir. My contribution is that for us, we just need good governance. Somebody winning an election and come and thank you and go back and relax and start eating the money, forget the people that elected. It's not what we need. We need somebody that will give us good governance. That's all we need. That's why we put them.
Okay. So it's not just about thanking you, but of course doing proper representation. Normal.
The gap between a poor man and rich man is supposed not to be so high as in Nigeria.
Okay.
Other place, you can see a politician in the bus and greet him. He will sit beside. Two of you will sit at the same side and be discussing.
And you can even tell him the problems you are having so that they can find solutions to them.
Yeah. I'm from Abia State. Before you see our governor, you carry like 100 convoy, 2,000 soldiers and police. How can you tell him your problem?
Okay.
So we need a change.
Okay.
A really change.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Yellow Man. We believe that we will get that change. Yes, Benga, he's saying that the leaders are so far from the people. We can't even say our president. When president is giving high five to his citizens in other bigger countries than ours.
Okay, but I must say this. He was saying that it's not just about the thank you talk. You see, you must understand something.
No, he didn't say so.
He said it's not just about. He said it's not just about.
You can do that, but of course, make sure.
But now I want him to understand this. I want him to understand this. We do not just come to you just during campaigns alone.
Okay.
My party is not like that. Since Senator Ifeanyi has won and he came to Abuja to collect his certificate, he has been in his village. He has been communicating to his people. He has done solar lights. He has given solar chargers to his people. He's knowing the pain of the people.
So he's a village boy. He's already represented.
Exactly. Benga,
hold on a moment now. This one you are calling Ifeanyi Ubah. Is there something? What is special?
He's in my party. I am the deputy national leader of the party. Senator Obongbasi Albert of Akwa Ibom. Equally is in my party. He's a village boy. He said he has not lived anywhere outside his place. He's been a commissioner. He has served as a commissioner. He served as a senator. He's begging you, let him serve as a governor. Abia State is not a different story. We like to pick people who have been there, who have served you, who you know their houses, you know their brothers and their sisters. Not somebody who will come and tell you he went to one school in America and you find out that the school he went is in somewhere in Ibadan in UK. He doesn't even know. So we are not a party like that. Our ideology is straight. You must have served your people and you must always be ready to serve your people. I tell you, give us the mandate to serve you in Akwa Ibom and Abia and see the betterment of the people. See how lives will change and improve for the better. We are a party with the heart of God. We love God, we fear God, and we respect Him.
All right, Benga, I brought you here for us to discuss Nigeria, how we can move forward.
No, but election, we are still in the campaign. We are still in the campaign season, so it's only going to end this night. It's going to end this night, so I have every right to speak about it and beg Nigerians where to go.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Ernest.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Who is on the line, please? Yeah.
My name is Joe. I'm calling from Mararaba.
Oh, Joe, how are you doing, brother?
I'm fine. Well done work.
Yeah, thank you so much, brother.
Right. The area I want to contribute is the issue of PDP dividing their vote.
Okay. That's the new position generally. Okay, you want to disagree with that? Okay.
Yes, I disagree with that.
Okay.
Because for how long will we continue with these two major political parties? If it is not APC, it is PDP.
Okay.
So I think what Nigerians ask for is transparency from the INEC. Give people what they want, what they have voted for. Okay, your guest started an example for his polling unit, where Labour Party scored 4 or something.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, in the IRF portal, the thing came down to 380 something.
318.
How can we get it right in such a way? So it's not all about these two major political parties. In fact, we need to encourage more people to come up. People with competence, people with character, people that are credible. Let them come up so that we have more political parties. That is when we start.
But Joe, what people are saying is that for APC to remove PDP and take over power, they needed to come together, because once the ruling party is there, they wield so much power and influence. They use the nation's money to do so many things. So for you to come together, it's not fair for people to spread the votes. Let's bring the votes together, put it on. Imagine that PDP had agreed for Peter Obi to be their candidate, and the votes Labour Party and PDP got were on one side. What do you think would have happened? That's what he's saying.
But even at that,
yeah,
INEC should have given people what they voted. That is my standing.
Well, INEC is saying that this is what the people voted. That's what INEC. Okay.
Then there will be no problem.
Okay.
Everybody will accept that. But instead of mutilations, cancellations, and changing of figures, that is where the issue is coming from.
Okay.
So they should do the right thing. This coming Saturday, we don't expect such from INEC.
Exactly. That's exactly what we are looking forward to.
There will not be repetition of what happened on the last election.
Exactly. All right,
thank you so much.
Joe, I want to thank you so much for contributing to our show this afternoon. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Sorry, it's Jerry calling back. Just a second, sir. I want to talk to Benga, please.
Okay.
Please, Benga, I'm begging you. After all this election, I want you to be in all this radio station across the Nigeria. Honestly, they have to change the narration of Nigeria.
Okay.
Honestly, this is I'm begging you. I'm begging you, please.
All right.
We'll do our best.
All right, Jerry, thank you so much for that. Benga, you have a fan now in Jerry.
It's normal. Every time we come to radio, we always have new members join us. Please join the Young Progressive Party. Join. No, the only way to be my fan is join my party, where we will share the same ideology and grow the better country we all want.
Benga, do you know you are on my show? I will off your mic. You are. Anyway, yeah, you've won him over. He's not winning over to your party. He likes you personally. He has not told us he's moving to Labour, to YPP.
He will move to YPP if he likes me.
All right, of course, you're on to politics now, and I'm being joined this afternoon by Benga Uwuyombo. He's the Deputy National Youth Leader of the Young Progressive Party, YPP. We're looking at the fallouts of the presidential election, how to move Nigeria forward, and of course, looking at the elections coming up on Saturday here in about 24 or 28 states in the country.
I don't have the figures exactly.
Yeah, I forgot why. So the elections will be taking place there for governorship, and of course the state assembly elections will be taking place. And Benga is telling us that the tree has been shaken, and so many parties that used to relax and feel free, they are
falling down. They are falling down.
They are running.
London Bridge is falling down. Olympus has fallen.
So you can join us. You can call us 0903-222-9797, 0903-222-9797, or there's an alternate number 0818-2222-205, 0818-2222-205. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, thanks for joining us.
My name is Suleiman from this Magrata.
Suleiman, how are you doing this afternoon?
Supervisor.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You know, the governor election, well, the House of State is supposed to change like our state, like Enugu State.
Okay.
I'm happy, yes. If it then change the party, we have many states who are supposed to change party.
I think Enugu State is PDP, right?
Yeah. I think they are changing to YPP.
Okay.
No, neighbor.
Okay, yeah, just go on, Suleiman. Leave Benga alone. Just go on. Talk to me, please.
Many states are supposed to change governors.
Okay.
You know, our problem for Nigeria is the governors. Not the president. He's a governor. Now, governor, no many local government, many other.
Okay, they are closer to the people. Okay.
Yes. But you see the thing what is happening for Nigeria. There's many states supposed to change party immediately. Like Abuja, state now, they go change the party for how many years? You see, many like our state now, you go see how many years we PDP they rule. State, but you can't see anything, even one road for local government.
Okay.
This for local government, you know. But I'm happy making many people for this Nigeria this election on Saturday come out and vote for come out some governors.
Yeah.
Some governors they cry now. Some governors they cry. Some must come out and put to some party.
Like YPP.
Yes, YPP is not try for this election. Not try.
Thank you.
Many government.
Thank you.
All right, Suleiman, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. All right, that is Suleiman there. Say he would like it if a lot of parties will switch the governor. Some states have been under PDP, some have been under APC since 1999.
And he has promised me that he would join YPP now, so it's a good thing.
It's okay, no problem. I can join you. I don't have a problem with that. But back here now, Benga, if this change, some people say that is sustainability or what do you call it, continuity has some value. What do you say to that? If a different philosophy comes into some states, don't you think there will be a disruption?
No, but it's correct too. To be honest, if you sit to the governors, you'll be shocked the things the governors say to you. They talk like they are small gods. Okay. The governors will tell you the president is in Abuja, we are here. We are the ones to man the state. A governor once told me that mouth to mouth, that we are the ones to man the state. And I'm like, wow. He said, you see all these people, they are under us. We tell them where to go. So, but the minute you begin to that under.
That is correct.
And you will begin to know that you don't talk to your people like that.
Don't talk down at them.
You see, that thought alone is the problem.
But it's the people who are supposed to let them know, like they did in the last election.
They are doing that now.
Put you in office, and now because sometimes when I watch President Buhari speak, sometimes the way he talks down at us, sometimes like he
said we are lazy Nigerian youth.
See, look,
but we showed him our strength. We abandoned Big Brother.
Wait, now we've not seen our leaders coming to understand that they should humble to the citizens. When we have a president who is there, he's humble to us. When we want him to speak to us, he speaks, and all of
and not keep quiet.
We have leaders. Our leaders are arrogant. Benga, how do you think, outside of voting and letting them know that we have the power, are there any other ways that Nigerian people?
No, the only way for now. Because you see, you can be charged for treason. You can be charged for different things.
You can't be charged for treason.
You
I'm a Nigerian. What I'm speaking here is I'm talking for the benefit of Nigeria.
I know that after this election, I made a promise to a lot of Nigerians that we'll go around and we'll begin to hold the president by his throat to work.
Okay.
If they have said this is what they want to give to us at all costs, we'll hold it by his throat. He must deliver all the mandates to the people. We must get good security, good road, good light. You at this point, we will hold everybody. Every political office holder will know that you are not a big man against people. You are a big man for the people.
Or a big woman.
Yes. No, Ireti Kingibe will have his first from us. If she messes up, she will not stay more than 4 years. Don't forget that there's even an opportunity to recall back your legislators. Nigerians, no, it's not your rights. Read through the books. It's written in black and white. If Ireti does not perform, we can recall her back. If Chinedu does not perform, we can recall him back. We are the ones that have the power now. We will just go around to radio stations and we will mobilize Nigerians. We will recall them back from wherever they are.
And if Yoruba does not perform,
he's already performing because he's giving scholarship to the people. This is his personal money. He's been a billionaire for a long time. We all know he owns capital oil. We all know he has businesses abroad. He's already giving mandate to the people. But I'm saying, if Ireti doesn't perform, we'll recall her.
Ben, I'm going to investigate your relationship with Ofa Yoruba.
He's a senator from my party, and he knows. You know why I like him? He's a very sharp man. He knows that he's under the party.
What happened to his football club? What happened to his?
That is part of the thing he has done for the people. You see, he ran it well, but you see, one other problem Nigeria is having is managerial problem, and we'll take it step by step. You see, okay, take for instance now Obongbasi Albert, a regular Akwa Ibom man on the street knows the name of your governor. Go and ask them the name of the person running.
Benga, we're running out of time.
I want to say this. I honestly want to say this. Go and ask. This is no jokes, and this is reality. Ask a regular Akwa Ibom person who is running for the PDP ticket. They don't know him. They just know PDP is running. How do you have a governor that you don't even know his name? How do you have a governor that you don't even have his track record? Do you understand? So if we are saying vote a particular person, it's not because of interest just alone, but we are saying vote somebody you can hold accountable. Because trust me, after this election, people like me will be going around states. We'll be tormenting them to work.
That is correct. We'll be tormenting. I think that's what we've done over the years. Nigerians just vote, then you go and see.
No, we will hold them accountable.
The president is not doing
way.
Complaining in your house.
No way.
You need to mobilize to let him feel the wrath.
Of course,
people.
Of course.
And the soldiers and police is using to cover himself. They're also Nigerians.
Yeah, Nigerians don't want to retire and go back home and face all these people.
It's not even that. I know some soldiers. There's no naira in their pocket, right?
Exactly.
The policemen, they are looking for money. The soldiers are looking for naira. They can't find it. So the bad policies of the government affect everybody, whether
directly,
civilian or not. All right, so Benga, I got a call from Ghana the other day, so it means that people hear us from across the world.
Yeah.
What is this message you have for our brothers and sisters in other states who are voting now, who will be voting on Saturday, to tell them, as we round off now, that look, this is what you need to do for us to begin to get a better Nigeria starting from this.
Nigerian youth especially. I will speak because I'm from this part. You see, everybody has a demography. Where I'm from is from the young people. I speak to your hearts. they've always called us lazy. Know that you are not. Know that we won in the last election. Because how I say we won is our votes could because I will speak for my polling unit, I don't speak for the whole general. So I am from my polling unit to generality, I know that we were rigged in some places and some places our votes didn't count. But please, that should not deter you from coming out. I beg you all, vote the candidates you know. Vote the candidate you can pinpoint. Vote the candidate that you know his house, that you know his track record, that you know his antecedents. Vote the YPP in some states that you can trust. Vote us in Akwa Ibom, vote us in Abia and see. Come and hold me accountable that we did not perform.
All right, Benga Uwuyombo, the Deputy National Youth Leader, Young Progressive Party, YPP. I want to thank you for joining me this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
But I want to warn you, next time you try to take over my microphone, I will off your own.
No, but after the election, we will not be doing this smart talking. Nigerians, please come out to vote for us on Saturday for both the Akwa Ibom and you see, I'm not telling you all states. I'm just saying Akwa Ibom and Abia.
Thank you. Off your mind.
Thank you.
All right, and this is where we put the curtains on this edition of Politics Now. We'll be back on Monday with a new, fresh, and smoking edition where by that time I hope we'll be announcing the new parties that have taken over.
Like the Young Progressive Party.
You do have yourself a wonderful afternoon. I want to thank Destiny and of course Fred, my producers, for a job well done. My name is Ernest. Don't forget, put Nigeria first. Bye-bye.